Hello and welcome to a quick review on the SCS s11 camera, available through Shark Leathers in particular. We'll start off with my rating. I give this whole unit an 8 out of 10 and I'll explain why. So firstly, the camera being 1080p at 60 frames per second, or as I'm currently recording, whether it's portrayed neutral, damn it, whether it's currently showing that, I don't know. I think YouTube caps most videos to 1080. I'm not a vlogger, so I don't know these things. Anyways, we're getting off topic here. The camera, 2K, it is very clear compared to a previous camera of mine being a Balco unit from Super Cheap. Microphone, I have noticed in very quiet situations can actually pick up things like my breathing, and I learned that my breathing sounds very weird. Back to the topic again. Don't speed in front of the policeman. Okay, what else do I like about it? The audio in it is exceptional. It is quite bassy, surprisingly, although it is a little hard to hear over the V-twin. It does distort at very high volumes, but I don't have it that loud. I only need it loud enough to be able to hear, music and conversations and that sort of thing. The Bluetooth works exceptionally well. It pairs virtually instantly. I have no quarrels with that whatsoever. I have no idea who that was, but we'll give him a wave anyway. The audio quality for the microphone, or microphone quality I should say. We're currently using the internal microphone. We'll see what the outside one sounds like at the press of a button. It is a rainy day here in Tamworth. It is the afternoon, so let's see if we can catch the sunset. There we go. What do we don't like? Well, the buttons. That's one thing that really irritates me about this device. So to turn the whole unit on, there is a bit of a process. Firstly, we have to turn the Bluetooth on. If we don't, then the audio hints, I suppose you'd call them, doesn't tell you what's going on. So firstly, we have to turn the Bluetooth, ooh, that's slippery. We have to turn the Bluetooth on, which is holding down two buttons at once, and it is quite finicky with gloves on. Secondly, we must then hold down the power button to turn on the camera, of which there is no prompts to let you know that the camera is actually on or not, only a visual indicator which you can only see with the helmet off. Similarly with recording, unless you have the Bluetooth on, it will not tell you whether it's recording or not. I like to leave the camera running whilst I'm riding so that I can, quickly grab a video here and there if I need to, if I'm making a video. I've made a couple of videos, feel free to check them out. They should be on my page there somewhere. It does tell you that it's recording as long as the Bluetooth is on. The buttons are quite tricky to touch. They're not very tactile through gloves. I mean, not many buttons are, but they're not really spaced. There are sort of high and low buttons, which does help a little, but you really just need to know which button you're feeling for. If you accidentally tap the power button whilst you've got the camera and the Bluetooth running, it will start the Wi-Fi mode. So if you accidentally press that instead of the record button, you'll be sitting there in Wi-Fi instead of recording your journey, which is quite annoying. Now the roads are quite slippery here, so I'm just going to take this nice and easy and we'll get a view of the sunset. I have ridden this road before actually with the Balco camera, so this is a good comparison I suppose, although it is quite slippery. We don't get a whole lot of rain here in sunny Tamworth, better known for our drought conditions. I'm yet to use the intercom mode, so I can't really comment on that. And as for the battery life, well, I still haven't run this battery flat. I've run it for about 2 hours so far, and I've had no prompts to let me know that my battery has dropped or anything like that. The manual does state that it will tell you if it gets down to 50% and then 10% or something like that, but I'm yet to hear anything. I don't notice the weight of it on the helmet at all. I have had to adjust it a couple of times, destroying some of the sticky pads and stuff to get it into a position where the camera sits relatively flat. I noticed it was very, very tilted before and pointed severely to my left. It still does, but nowhere near as bad. The internal and external adjustable microphone feature is fantastic, especially if you're into vlogging, sorry, not blogging, vlogging. Oh, that's bright. Ooh, I can't see anything. Enjoy the sunset, guys, and I hope this was helpful.